Our next match is Jerry versus Genadi. From the USA, he is 49 years of age, 6 foot tall, and 325 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Daddy, Jerry Cadorette.
Big Daddy, Jerry Cadorette, coming back in the game. We get to see his debut here against Genadi. Really excited to see how Jerry's progressing his training. Let's see this, man.
From Georgia, he is 36 years of age, 6'1" and 308 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Genadi Kvikvinia.
Here comes the Georgian General, Genadi Kvikvinia. He is, of course, the #2 ranked Georgian behind only Levan Saganishvili. This man, he owned the press conference. He is absolutely oozing confidence. He's made declarations that after this match, he's onwards and upwards. He wants Hermes, then he wants Levan after this. This is an amazing match because of the wild card factor. Jerry Cadorette, we haven't seen him in such a long time. He's been a world champion in his own right. We've seen him at the best be incredibly dangerous to so many people. He possesses that flop press, but Genadi, explosive, well-rounded. He's confident. I can't wait for this match.
Let's go, Big Daddy. Come on. You gotta make him watch it. Let's go.
Jerry with that unique style, that unique setup. I know Genadi knows what's coming, though. So let's. How's he going to handle it?
Yeah, let's see who wins center. First and foremost, Jerry, we know he's got the press as his ace. He's great in the hook as well, but Genadi, explosive. He can top roll, he can hook, he can press. He can go anywhere. Let's see. Round one's going to tell us so much. Wow, look at Genadi taking the wrist there. Elbow foul called on Genadi. They'll restart Jerry. That one might have been a settler, but it looks like Jerry's going to need a strap to get any sort of purchase.
Oh, definitely going to need a strap. There's no way he's going to hold on without it. I don't believe. Genadi has to watch out with that elbow foul. I mean, Jerry will push you off the back of the pad. I'm not saying intentionally, but with his move, he will push you off the back of the pad. So you got to maintain that center table pressure.
Yeah, you can see the extreme shoulder commitment from Jerry. He backs his frame more than anyone else out there. Genadi looking him straight in the eye. He believes he's got control of this center. Being brought back now by the referees. Genadi just says, let it go, let it go. Here we go. He's fired up, Genadi. He wants to make a point here. Oh, look at this. He doesn't even let him slip. That looks like it's going to be called a win. Let's see what the referees called it.
They're calling straps.
They call the straps. Oh, that's a lucky call for Jerry.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. Genadi's looking monstrous. Look at the smile already. He is looking beastly.
Yeah, I had a feeling Genadi would go for a center table pin like that and really try to control the center line. And Jerry ended up getting to the straps. And this, I mean, generally I would say this plays to Jerry's style. The straps for sure. Now he doesn't need to hold on with his fingers, and he can just really commit that shoulder and that down pressure using his tricep.
If you're a Jerry Cadorette fan, you gotta admit there's alarm bells going off right now. Genadi looks really dangerous. He's winning center. His pronation is completely accessible. Jerry's being forced to really work within a narrow lane, and he's got to be brave. Jerry's really got to be brave to try to get onto the bicep of Genadi. But Genadi, full of energy, full of running, and explosive dominance. Seems like it's coming up.
It's too loose.
Jerry not happy with a loose strap there.
He wants that like that, okay?
Wants to be tied closely to his opponent.
Grip, okay?
Yeah, Jerry wanting that tighter strap. That way he won't slip from underneath.
Oh, look at Genadi, my goodness.
Center is here.
Savage.
Shoulder.
Side pressure. Genadi setting up to get Jerry outside his shoulder. That's all he cares about right now.
Shoulder.
You see Jerry's not fighting for the hand in his wrist. He's just wanting that shoulder commitment. He's committed no matter what. Genadi ready to tee off. Look at the shoulder angle there of Jerry. My goodness.
Go!
Oh, there's a bit of purchase, though. Jerry's got something there. Genadi with the top roll. There's a stop there. The elbow's coming off the front potentially from Jerry. But here we are in the classic Jerry Cadorette position. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That's so scary.
It's small foul.
I mean, for most people, that would be super damaging. You're done for the rest of the match.
Yeah, when I say scary, I'm talking about the power of Genadi there. Like, look, Jerry's been there many times, but the replay will show it that Genadi has so much side pressure, control, pronation, everything. that he takes away everything Jerry has, and Jerry's only left with the defensive side. He can't get onto the bicep of Genadi, and Genadi looks him in the eye before he puts the decisive side pressure kill on. Wow, Genadi's in form.
I mean, there's not a ton of adjustments I'm looking to see out of Jerry. Honestly, I think maybe a little bit tighter, a little more. I mean, he has to get to the straps again, and then maybe a little more pronation or rising towards his own face to try to suck that shoulder behind it so he can get more pressure, more pressing pressure. But Genadi knows exactly what Jerry wants to do. He knows that controlling center table is the key to this entire thing, and then mixed with some explosive side pressure.
Yeah, tough place to be for Jerry right now. He is up against an explosive man who is coming for the #1 rank in the world. That's what he's declared. He said, yep, bring him up. Line him up. I'll knock them all down. He didn't fear Jerry. We saw that at the press conference. He spoke so confidently. And Jerry, yeah, he's up against it because Genadi's on fire.
Shoulder.
I think Genadi's not going to let Jerry slip here.
Now, Jerry will get his own straps. If he's able to get to it, he can dictate the tightness of the strap, which is
Ready, go!
Oh, Genadi.
Strap match.
Jerry giving it his all. He's doing what he does best. This is the round that if he's going to get anywhere, and we hear the yell from Genadi. He's in the mood for dominance.
Okay, strap match. On the same level here, okay? Down.
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 Jerry's about to start asking for that strap to be tight.
You can choose.
Yeah, tight.
Yeah, Jerry wants to get as close to his opponent as he can. He wants that connection so that he can just relax his wrist and not have to use that, and you just drive all that tricep pressure, that shoulder pressure. Try to find the bicep, but the back pressure of Genadi is so good. You can see Jerry foxing a bit there, trying to initiate and just dominate something before we go, but Genadi ready for it. Round 2, here we go.
Wrist. Ready, go! Stop, fast start, okay? Fast start.
Oh, Jerry. Unable to get any decent purchase on Genadi. Genadi in control right now. This is almost just... Oh.
Warning. Sorry. It's warning, yeah?
Genadi playing it so smart with his elbow at the front of the pad, able to maintain height, which is, gives Jerry like no purchase. He can't really drive down when his arms being pulled so high.
Warning.
Genadi staring Jerry in the eye. This time Jerry coming right forward. Genadi purchased on the back of the pad, but Jerry finding a degree of stop there. This is what Jerry can do. This is the abnormal thing that Jerry has, but Genadi is taking control again, adding the side pressure. Jerry on the red line here. Here he comes. Jerry looking for something. Elbow foul potentially there. But Genadi getting hand control deeper and deeper. It's the bicep of Genadi. Here it comes. The bicep is opening. Genadi is in trouble. Jerry cadorette, ladies and gentlemen, he's on the charge. The elbow is way off the back of the pad. This has got to be considered a foul in a losing position. Jerry cadorette. Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry equalizes. Where did that come from?
The Big Daddy Jerry cadorette putting the work in. Getting that score to 1-1.
No way.
That has to be damaging to Genadi's arm. That had to have taken a lot out of him.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe, I did not think Jerry had that in him. Like after round 1 and where this round started, I thought, no, Genadi's got it. But look at Jerry. He survived the surges and then he just pushed through. It didn't matter that Genadi was halfway off the table. He just said, I don't care. I'm going through. Jerry cadorette is my name and I'm going to press you to the table.
Wow, man. Jerry on the scene. There you go, exploding back into the top scene for sure.
Genadi, different look on his face now. He's thinking. He's like, oh shit, hang on a second. This isn't a one-way street. This is a battle now. Right now, like, look at Jerry. He is freaking exhausted. He just put in so much there. The tongue is out with the Jerry cadorette waggle is about to be on full display. Who's more gassed right now?
I mean, that's still within Jerry's wheelhouse. That's still within his favorite spot. I think Genadi's arm got opened up pretty bad just now. I have to assume that his ability to hammer curl is taxed. So he has to control center table. Genadi looking, I assume he's going to look to control center table and not go to strap.
Jerry looks like he's hurt. I don't know. Like I don't know what it is, but Jerry is breathing deep. He's sweating. He looks like there's pain in his eyes. I don't know. Jerry put so much into that one. He like I said. The initiation of that round, I thought Genadi had everything still. I didn't think Jerry was even going to be able to defend for long, but Not only did he defend for long, he then left it all on the table and actually got the victory. Like such an admirable round there from Jerry cadorette. I got to take my hat off to him. Just did the impossible. Genadi, I'm sure, is impressed as well. But oh my goodness.
Jerry had to take his shirt off. I don't think that it was a little too restricting. They were going to allow him to hold the tank top now.
There we go. Jerry getting it into this tank top style. I don't know. I feel like this is still Genadi's, but Jerry just proved that he can do the impossible. I don't know where this goes now.
Straighter shoulders. Shoulders.
I think Genadi wants to finish this outside the straps.
Here, back.
You can see the look of concern in Genadi's eye. He realizes that there's a danger here now.
Leaning over this way.
Okay, I want
I think
shoulders.
Genadi's going to set up for like a dragging hook, an
Straight to
explosive
shoulders.
dragging hook.
Rotate. Knuckles. Ready. Go!
In the hook, but there goes the wrist. Jerry cadorette trying to get the straps, with Genadi blocking the slip at the moment, but Genadi looking to control. He doesn't want Jerry to get to the strap, and he still doesn't have that power to finish.
careful.
Jerry's waiting for the surge, and then he'll flop straight down.
Be careful.
The elbow goes off the back. Jerry calls it, but no one, the referees don't. There's a massive elbow foul.
Elbow foul.
Jerry cadorette, the tongue was out. It was waggling. He was calling the fouls. Genadi couldn't
foul.
finish there.
Man, this isn't looking for Genadi. I mean, his surges, offensive surges, are kind of hitting a wall right now.
7 centimeter foul.
I don't know. I'm going to call it Jerry wins from here. I feel like the fact that Genadi looked like he was redlining and couldn't do anything about that brick wall that Jerry was putting up. I'm calling it. Jerry's going to take it.
I don't see a lane for like, I'm not seeing something open up right now. I mean, man, maybe a deep hook in the straps.
Look at the exhaustion levels from these guys. Both of them are like literally. But here's the thing about Jerry. When he reduces you down to a fight that you didn't expect, he's taken Genadi. Like Genadi had everything in round one. Genadi had everything in round two.
one foul for
But
him, okay?
the brutal defense that Jerry has reduced Genadi to something that he wasn't prepared for. And all of a sudden, he's limited in his offense now.
But you are out too.
Jerry, we know Jerry has endurance. I mean,
Okay.
we've seen
Take a
Jerry
break.
in 45-minute
break.
matches against Michael Todd. We know he will stay and stay and stay.
Yeah, Genadi's breathing. I can see his chest puffing up and down, man. He's definitely not.
I think Jerry's breathing harder, but Jerry's elbow
Rotate.
is still good.
Rotate. And center. Okay.
All right,
Rotate.
round number 3. Here we go
Wrist
again.
and rotate. Rotate.
Genadi on one foul.
Wrist. Ready. Go!
Jerry's capitalized. He sensed the blood in the water. He said, I can feel you're gassed. You're not going to see this coming. And he backs his frame. He comes straight at him and just presses him to the pad. Oh, my goodness.
Oh my gosh, dude! Genadi holding his pec. I wonder, does he have an injury, stretching it and holding it? I wonder if something popped in there.
Oh, wow.
Jerry.
Wow, this is the match of the night so far. Oh, they may review it. Jerry's elbow did look a little sneaky off the front there, but they called the win. Will they review it? I don't know. Let's see. I just spotted it. But my goodness me, Jerry cadorette.
Dude, I can't believe
This
Jerry.
is phenomenal.
This is awesome. I'm so happy for Jerry. This is great.
Performance of the night, easy so far. Jerry turning around what seemed like the impossible at round 1. Now seemingly in control.
Outside of the straps.
4
Got that
rounds.
pin.
It's 2-1.
2-1, Jerry awarded the win there. No recount there on the elbow foul. Jerry up 2-1, one
More.
pin away.
More shoulder.
Where does
More.
Genadi go? Genadi now needs the strap.
Shoulder.
Genadi's now
Shoulder.
panicking.
Shoulder.
Yeah, I think he goes for the strap.
Rotate.
I mean,
Jerry's coming
Rotate.
straight at him. Here we go.
Rotate.
Jerry
Ready.
wants to finish it. And here we go. We're gonna Genadi, good control, the hand and the wrist. He's looking now. Jerry in that defensive position. Can Genadi find a way to finish this round from here? He tries the side pressure, but again, the bicep is opening. Even outside of the straps, he can't. He's trying to get elbow fouls to happen. Here you can see. Interesting stuff. Deliberate tactics there. That was simultaneous elbow fouls. As far as I can see, Genadi would drag to try to deliberately pull Jerry off the front of the pad. And what I saw was both elbows going off. Doesn't matter what I saw. It matters what the referee saw. Jerry arguing.
yeah, I think that they're both going off the pad. At the end, it looked like Jerry started pushing, but because he was trying to get his point across, that Genadi was elbow fouling as well.
Foul awarded to Jerry. Genadi doing everything he can. Now, this is the victory over excellence thing here. Now, this is all about victory. There's no excellence left on this for anyone. This is do what you need to do to win. And right now, they're playing with the rules. They're playing with situations. They're manipulating referees, and every chance they can, they know that they need to do everything to win. Genadi up against it. Jerry up against
Rotate.
it. Anyone's match.
Shoulder.
This is a dogfight. This is a
Shoulder.
standard dogfight.
Rotate. Wrist. Ready, go!
Same position once again. Jerry Cadorette in that defensive block now as Genadi punches sideways. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Genadi claiming the win. 2 apiece.
Wow. Genadi still has that explosive side pressure. That's crazy.
I feel like Jerry didn't see it coming there. That as you said, the explosive, it was almost an awkward side pressure. It's not a typical or a classical lane. It's just this random punch sideways that whilst Jerry was busy talking to the referees and trying to negotiate the situation, Genadi just punched sideways and gets the pin. Let's have a look at the replay. It'll be interesting. You'll see Jerry start to talk. He's talking to the referees there, and during that, Genadi just punches straight sideways, gets over the wrist, and there it is. Yeah, you can see the parallel pin happens. Jerry unable to get the slip.
Yeah, you got to be careful. I mean, Jerry focusing so much on Genadi's elbow, start talking to the ref and lose a little bit of focus on the arm.
Derek, give me a call. Who you got in this? We're going into the 5th round.
Genadi.
It's 2 apiece.
Genadi.
You pick Jerry, I'll go Genadi.
Okay. Match of the night, either way so far. This is a phenomenal performance from both athletes. Both of them leaving nothing behind, sweating heavily, breathing. What a match. Now, Genadi, he's had success outside the straps. Jerry, he's had a win in the strap, a win outside the straps.
Rotate.
Let's see who controls this situation.
Ready, go!
I think
Jerry committing hard to the offense. Oh, that's a slip. There we go. They've called the strap. Genadi wants to win. Jerry says, no way. The referees have called strap. It's not over.
Oh,
In the
man.
center,
I think this plays into Jerry. I think that the straps are going to favor him here.
I agree. Look, super close. You know, in different organizations, like that could be debated as a slip in a losing position. Was it center table? Was it losing side? Genadi wants it to be called, but the referees are saying it was center table. Despite the wrist being back, it was a side pressure that made the slip happen. Center table, and of course, for it to be a victory, it must be in the losing position. Jerry Cadorette, Genadi Kvikvinia, round number 5. Phenomenal stuff.
I mean, regardless of the outcome of this shows Jerry Cadorette is back in full form.
Oh, he is. He is. Everyone who discounted Jerry as a no longer in the top 10 has to change that immediately. Jerry is there. Look, Jerry is. Jerry's really there.
And this is someone with significant inside pressure. I mean, I can't imagine Jerry against a hardcore top roller and what options they would have. I mean, once he starts bowling that center table, I mean, I think, again, I mean, I know it sounds crazy. I still want to see Jerry versus Vitali. I've always said I'm just interested to see what it looked like. Someone that's pretty dedicated to top rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final round of this match. This has been a phenomenal war. I don't know who takes it. Both men deserve it. They've both put so much in. This one will come down to heart, I think.
Center.
Both of these guys are going to struggle. It's going to come down to endurance. It's going to come down to heart. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Jerry Cadorette, Genadi Kvikvinia, 2 apiece. This is the final round.
Shoulder.
Here comes explosiveness of Genadi. He's going to hit hard.
Go.
There's the press. Jerry's committed all in the side pressure now from Genadi. Who will get the dominance? Jerry in a great position. Oh, massive elbow foul from Genadi. Not called, but there's a huge elbow foul again. Huge. Genadi in trouble in the straps.
No
He
foul.
can't get it onto his side of the table. Jerry determined.
He went off the back of the pad.
Oh, they're going to say simultaneous.
In the same
Wow.
time, you know. It was in the same time.
You're the head, you call it.
Bit of injustice there, I think.
He saw-
Genadi was
he saw
way
that.
off very early.
There's no way replay. That's bullshit.
Jerry calling bullshit on that one.
Genadi goes off the back of the pad, pulls me up the front.
I got to agree with him. I don't know. I didn't see it. I saw Genadi way off the back. I don't know. Like
Look at the replay.
Jerry may have come a touch off the front, maybe, but Genadi was 3 inches off the back. Let's have a look at it, if there's a replay. I don't know if we're going to get a replay on that one before the restart, but referees consulting at the moment with Engen. Can we chuck up a
Okay, we
replay?
can strap match.
Let's have a look at it, mate. See what we can do.
The same. Okay, coincidental foul. Every referee shows 1 foul, okay? It's coincidental.
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 Yeah, we'll call him the right way.
So no foul, basically.
No foul. That's the biggest coincidental.
Let's be clear, that was a no call.
Oh my goodness. Freedom arm wrestling almost.
So Jerry went first on that one. I mean, I think Genadi was really heavily relying on being explosive, and Jerry ended up going first, putting Genadi in a bad position. That's why I think Genadi was down for the reset. He got caught on the defense. He really needs to be offensive in this, if he has it.
Jerry doesn't care for the wrist. He just wants to control center. He wants to get on the bicep as quick as he can. Genadi needs to get Jerry outside of his shoulder. Amazing match. Here we go. Final round.
Go!
Jerry, similar position. Jerry going all out, but Genadi with the stop. Now, can Genadi get this back to center? Talking about the elbow fouls again. Here we go. The side pressure from Genadi. The hits. The punches are coming, but Jerry gets settled in. There it is. Is that a pinch? No call.
Elbow! Look at his elbow!
Again. The elbow is way off again for both of them. Neither guy on the table.
His elbow's on the table.
Stop! Stop!
No. Jerry's claiming it. The referees are not going to call it.
Yeah.
This is not over.
Match before.
Wait.
Elbow foul.
Again, coincidental foul. I don't know.
Elbow foul. One
Both
foul.
of them were way off that time.
Oh my gosh, it's just becoming a game of elbow fouls. They're looking to foul each other out. They're both talking mid-match.
We want to see a decisive pin here. Both guys definitely off the pad in that one. Jerry calling it, but definitely you could see both of them were off the pad.
It's not in losing. It knows. It knows.
So much heat here, so much passion, Derek.
You know how many fouls you made? 10 times.
Referees giving the smack
understand?
talk back
Every
to Jerry
of
now
you
saying
made
you
a
did
foul.
10 elbow fouls. This is not
Okay,
over.
we have
Wow.
strap match and one foul. We'll continue, okay?
See, this is the danger about not calling every elbow foul and calling some that you feel might be important or some that you might not feel will be important. Because then it's up to the opinion
Strap
of the
match,
referees,
one
but there's no
foul.
factual basis.
And in this situation, though, because Jerry comes forward so much, they're both on thin ice always. So it's very easy for either athlete to actually nudge the other one off.
Right.
Jerry pushing, Genadi pulling, can cause the elbow foul, but it tends to be a simultaneous when it happens. So, unique situation.
So Genadi now has one foul.
Okay.
Yeah.
Genadi one foul. Jerry still with a clean sheet. That's advantage Jerry, but I don't know, like the endurance factor here. Genadi's able to get a stop, but he can't get center. Anyone's match still.
I'm looking for Genadi to false start right here and do whatever he can to get Jerry outside that shoulder ASAP.
Shoulder.
Hopefully this does not end in fouls. Please don't end in fouls.
No, shoulder.
Round 5, here we go.
Shoulder. Center is here. Don't push, okay? Don't push. Shoulder. Wrist.
Yeah, Genadi go for that center
Ready,
table control.
go!
Jerry Cadorette coming forward once again. Coronation from Genadi. Let's see where we get the punches. Here come Genadi looking good. Genadi looking good. Jerry trying to get on the bicep. Here it comes. The defense from Genadi's there. Winner Jerry Cadorette. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that stuff. Genadi, Jerry, match of the night. East versus West 4. Take a bow, those two gentlemen. Oh my goodness.
Wow, Jerry Cadorette back on the scene. Big Daddy Jerry Cadorette.
We are going to have some serious replays to look at this one. That is easily the best match I've seen this year. Genadi and Jerry. Oh my goodness, both guys digging deep. Replays. Have a look at this will be the finish here. Genadi, you can see, always had that pronation and the control. It was Jerry Cadorette somehow finding a defense. Look at the savagery that we saw earlier. Oh my goodness.
So many weapons Genadi has, and Jerry just staying consistent with that pressure, wearing down Genadi over the matches.
This was the round that turned the tables. Everything prior to this moment here was Genadi in control. I don't think Genadi expected that Jerry could do this, that he could survive after that. Look how far the elbows are off. And Jerry says, I don't care, I'm going to press you anyway. That was the turning point. We all got shocked then. And then we thought, oh no. It wasn't over though, was it? It was like continuous back and forth. Both these guys debating with their elbow fouls and who's got control, slips and losing positions. It was white hot stuff. Here, look at the way you watch Genadi here. He starts to prevent the slips from happening. He had these savage punches sideways. It was brutal. Elbows were nowhere near off the pads. It was fire.
What an odd match. You know what I mean? Like in terms of styles, man. What a
Jerry with the kill right there. That was an awesome moment too. And then so much talk between these guys. These guys literally were back and forth, not only physically but verbally. The calls were made, the refs were getting involved. Both guys were declaring, they were dictating to referees what was going on with their slips and losing positions or center. So close to Genadi getting the victory there. It didn't matter that elbows were, look at both guys' elbows, nowhere near the pads right now. They're just doing whatever they want. Both of them talking to refs. Jerry going for the kill, but it wasn't over then either. Jerry declared his own victory. My goodness, and here comes the decisive round. The moment Jerry Cadorette takes the win, asserts himself. Look at those punches. Genadi almost gets it, but Jerry Cadorette finds the ability to just drive for the win, and it's crazy. Here comes that. Look at this freaky stuff from Jerry Cadorette. My goodness, let's join Coach Ray to talk with our winner.
West Super Heavyweight World Champion, right arm, Jerry Big Daddy Cadorette. What an amazing performance right here. Oh, man. Just tell us what you think.
First off, is this working? Yeah. I don't even need one, man. You got a big mouth. First off, Genadi is a fucking warrior, right? Just a beast. You get up on, let's give it a hand to Genadi. I knew it was going to be a challenge coming in. I knew it was going to be tough, and I know that I have the endurance, but my mindset was there. I knew I had it. I didn't think it was going to be easy at all, so it played out exactly the way I planned. And it came down to endurance, and I showed I had the endurance. So to all the haters, fuck you. To everyone that supported me, cheers. What was the percentage? Like 30% picked me. So thank you guys. And I want to thank my kids, the wife, Paul, my family, all for putting up with the training. All right? Thank you guys.
Absolute animal. So, his opponent very soon for the right arm title, Hermes Gasparini. He's giving his award today. I just want to say that stole all the show today. What a great performance from both of them. We know Genadi's warrior. Thank you, Engin.
Engin is the master. This tournament, everyone should be thanking Engin. We've never seen one. This was like an all-star tournament. Unbelievable job.
I don't think it's going to fit.